We did a series of studies looking at 100-metre track sprinters, males and females, trying to better understand their muscle morphology, particularly the size of their muscles, using a magnetic resonance imaging MRI scanner in order to measure the volume, the size of the muscles. When we looked at the differences between elite, real top-level sprinters and sub-elite sprinters, who on average about 0.5, 0.6 of a second slower, some of the key findings were that the muscles around the hip, the muscle groups, the hip extensors and the hip flexors, were particularly well developed in the sprinters. And then when we go to the individual muscles, we found 3 individual muscles that showed the biggest differences between elite and sub-elite, both in male and female sprinters. And those 3 muscles that showed the biggest differences were the gluteus maximus, which is the large muscle in the backside, the sartorius, which is a really long, thin hip muscle, and a small muscle also at the hip called the tensor fasciae latae. If you look at the gluteus maximus in an average, untrained, kind of healthy young man, you'll find that the gluteus maximus is about 900 grams in size. You look at an elite sprinter, nearly twice as big, so nearly 1.8 kilos the size of the gluteus maximus muscle. So really stark development of that muscle in elite level sprinters. What's more, when we looked at the correlation between sprint performance amongst all of our sprinters, between 23% and 43% of the variability in sprint performance or 100-metre time was due to this one muscle. The work that we did was done in collaboration with British Athletics, so they're very much aware of what we've done and what we've found, and they've been taking that on board in the training they've been doing the last 2 or 3 years. And I know that other sprint groups and coaches around the world have seen the work and taken it on board to try and improve the speed of their athletes.